What's up, world? It's your girl, Stacey Adams. It is Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to come to you tonight with a special public service announcement. I did a public service announcement about 2 weeks ago, last time we did ham radio. And my public service announcement that night was to start taking care of yourself. So it was about me talking how I wanted to start taking better care of myself. And I don't mean like most women to be like, oh, I take care of myself. I get my hair done. I get my nails done. It wasn't about that. It was more or less about my health, taking care of myself health wise. So, basically I've had like a lot of health problems like over the past couple of years or whatever. A lot of them are attributed to weight. Some things are hereditary, and I wasn't taking care of myself though. Like I would get prescriptions and not take them, or like I was always going to the doctor for something and the doctor would be like, are you taking your medicine? I'd be like, no. Are you exercising? No. You watching what you eat? No, not at all. I do what the fuck I want to do. I'm living my life. I'm living life. And it was pretty much to the point of like, if you want to keep living life, you need to get your life in order. So about a couple weeks ago, June 15th to be exact, June 15th, I went to the doctor for an issue that I was having. And, I got my weight and everything at that time, and my weight had just gotten like fucking ridiculous. It was just all bad. And my doctor was like, look, well, I have a whole medical team. I have so many different specialists. It's ridiculous. But my doctor was like, look, you need to get your life in order. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Is this a piece of hair sticking up? Okay, I'm sorry, I had the alfalfa. I couldn't deal with it. So, um, so I'm like, okay, well, I need to do something. So I joined a fitness center, a local fitness center by my house, or whatever. I took a yoga class, almost died in yoga. Know that. But I had a wonderful time there. There's a Weight Watchers program at my job. I had signed up for that. And the Weight Watchers, I actually absolutely love it. Aside from Jennifer Hudson screaming on the commercials, if you can get past that, then you'll actually, if anybody ever wants to lose weight, I suggest Weight Watchers because it's not a diet plan. It's like really a way of life. I know I sound like a spokesperson, but Weight Watchers is the only thing that I've ever done, as far as, changing my eating habits and everything that's actually worked for me. So, anyway, moving on. So that's what I talked about on the show was, taking better care of myself. Now, with that being said, over the past couple of weeks, I haven't really felt well. And I just kind of ignored it. Like, okay, well, I don't feel well, but I'll be okay. It's no big deal. So some of the things that were going wrong was one, I was thirsty, like this unquenchable thirst. Like just imagine anytime that you've been really, 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 really thirsty, like really thirsty, right? And then, you were able to drink something. But just imagine that thirst didn't go away though, that after you drank something, that your mouth felt like it was drier than it was before. That's what I was going through. I was literally drinking like gallons of water a day. Like I'm not a soda drinker. I do love juice. I'm a juice person, but like I just was thirsty, 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 thirsty. And then the next thing was that I always had to go to the bathroom. I always had to pee. I was the pissiest woman I've seen ever. And in theory, you would think, well, Stacey, if you're drinking gallons of water, of course you got to go to the bathroom. Same thing I said to myself. But there was just a difference. Like something was wrong. Like there was no reason that somebody should be pissing that much. Like I couldn't sleep through the night. Like every hour I was getting up, going to the bathroom, pissing, 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 pissing. Like, okay, I'm gonna share this with y'all because y'all are my friends. Like y'all, we're close. We're family, right? I'm gonna share this with y'all. I peed in the bed. Yeah, my grown ass pissed in the bed. That's how serious it was. Like one night, woke up, like just felt something warm, hopped up, like what the hell? Went to the bathroom, came back out, and I have like this wet spot in my bed, and it's like, did I just piss in the bed? Change the sheets and everything, clean myself up, get back in the bed, go back to sleep. Like 2 hours later, did it again. Pissing in the bed. I'm 29 fucking years old and I'm pissing in the bed. Something is wrong. But do I say something is really wrong? No. I chalk it up to, well, I must have really had to pee. And I was really sleepy. That's how I end up pissing in the bed. Not, like I said again, not listening to my body. So, then another thing was that I had I had like tingling sensations, like my foot would fall asleep. Like I feel like my foot fell asleep. And then I would say to myself, well, I was probably just sitting on my foot wrong, and that's why my foot fell asleep. So I got these tingling sensations in my limbs, and I'm still not believing that something is wrong. Finally, like 4th of July weekend, or whatever, I remember I stepped on the scale at home and I said to myself, oh, I think I've lost a little bit of weight, because I felt like my clothes kind of started fitting different, but I was still in denial about it. Okay, I'll say this. When I went to the doctor on the 15th of June, I weighed in at 290 pounds. Yes, 290 pounds. I was damn near 300 pounds. Seriously. Bitch is obese sitting over here, okay? 290 pounds. So, I mean, and then for those of y'all that don't know, I'm 5'8". I'm not short or whatever. I'm 5'8". And thank God I'm 5'8", because I was like 5'5" or below, shit would be real over here. Like I'd be like 5 feet both ways. I'd be like rotund or whatever. So I mean, I'm not skinny by any means, don't get me wrong, but my height helps a lot with it. It helps stretch that 290, but I could kind of see it anyway. Now, let's say that was on June 15th. The next week when I joined, well, that same week I joined the fitness center, right? The next week when I went to the yoga class, I also did a fitness assessment with a trainer there. And that day I weighed in at 284. So now that's a 6 pound difference from the week before. But I said to myself, well, I'm on a different scale. I don't have my shoes on this time. I have on different clothes. Maybe that's it. That's what I chalked it up to. So the weekend of 4th of July, I'm at home. I hop on my scale at home. My scale said that I weighed 273. Now, I don't know if y'all can count, but that's a big drop from the 290 2 weeks before. And I'm like, well, and then I'm saying, well, this is a scale at home. It's an electric scale. I've had it for a while. The batteries are probably fucked up. I ain't lost that much weight. And then I saw like my best friend, like the next day on Sunday, July 3rd. I saw my best friend. And when I was walking up to him, he was like, bitch, you have lost a lot of weight. And I'm like, can you see it? Really, can you see it? He was like, yeah, you have lost some weight. And I'm like, okay. Now, if you're picking up on the symptoms that I've that I've described to you, those are symptoms of diabetes. Diabetes is not running my family. Nobody has it in my family at all. So it's kind of like, I probably don't have diabetes. It's probably something else. I don't know. I have a bug. I have some kind of virus or something. So I'm talking to a friend that night too, who is a diabetic, and I'm telling him my symptoms, and he's like, yeah, I'm coming by tomorrow to test your blood sugar. Something is wrong. Something's really wrong. So like the next day, 4th of July, I get up or whatever. I'm just kind of laying around the house, supposed to get up and go pop fireworks or go look at people pop fireworks or whatever. And I just realized, like, I just don't feel well. I just don't feel good. I don't feel normal. I don't feel like myself. And I'm just kind of laying there. And then I say to myself, you know what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to the hospital. Or maybe I'll go to like a take care clinic or something like that. So I'm calling all the take care clinics. Call Walgreens take care clinic. They say, oh, well, we don't really do blood sugar testing, so you need to go to your doctor. Okay. But it's Sunday. So, and the next day is the holiday. So I can't get into the doctor probably, like, I can't even call the doctor's office until Tuesday and then see if I can possibly get in that week. So I'm like, fuck. Like I said, I just don't feel well. I called Missouri Baptist Hospital. It's a hospital, local hospital here. Call the hospital, talk to somebody in the emergency room. I tell them, look, this is what's going on with me. I think I'm diabetic. I really think I need to be seen by somebody. Can I come in? And the guy's like, oh, well, no, you should just wait and call your doctor tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, all right, I guess I'll just wait then. And I was talking about it on Twitter, and a friend said, no, get your ass up and go. So I packed myself a little bag. My friend Jill says that I packed a bag like a 5-year-old does when they run away from home, because I didn't pack anything that was vital. Like I packed a book, my iPod and headphones, some tampons, and my wallet. Like that was it. I didn't take my laptop. I didn't take drawers. I didn't take a toothbrush, lotion, a comb. I didn't take any of that stuff. So I just packed up this little bag because I'm like, well, I'll go. Maybe something is wrong. I'll probably be back home tonight, or I'll be out kicking it later on tonight. drive myself to the emergency room, get there, walk in. Even the receptionist was just kind of like, you here because what? You think what's wrong with you? Yeah, all right. Like she didn't believe me. So I get through, like I got through really quickly. I didn't wait no more than 5 minutes. Went through triage or whatever. They did my blood sugar. My blood sugar upon admission into the hospital, like I was admitted, was 497. Your blood sugar is supposed to be anywhere between like 70 to 120. Mine was 497. Now, I always have been above average. Uh, but this is not a good thing. So at the point that I was at, they were afraid that like my blood had become like toxic to me. And the emergency room doctor told me that if I would have waited another 24 hours, that I possibly could have gone into a diabetic coma. So shit's real. So my public service announcement to everyone is listen to your body. When your body gives you signals and signs that says, something is wrong. I don't feel good. Something is fucked up. It's all bad. You need to get up and go see a medical professional immediately. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, you're probably fine or whatever. Like I think we as a people, we do that. We're so afraid of medical bills or whatever reason is, we're afraid of needles. We don't like going to the doctor. Whatever the hell it is black folks come up with, because black folks come up with some of the greatest reasons as to why they can't seek medical help. You need to go. You need to go get checked out. Period. So like right now, like my life changed like that immediately. I currently take insulin, right? I'm not on pills or anything like that. I actually take insulin shots. I take 4 shots a day. Okay. I take one with every meal and then I take one at night. I also now have a pill for cholesterol because my cholesterol wasn't bad, but just in case they gave me some cholesterol pills. I also already had hypertension or high blood pressure. I was already taking 3 different blood pressure medications. So like right here, okay, so this is my routine. First thing in the morning when I wake up, I take 3 blood pressure pills. So I take these, and these. I call it the trifecta. I take the trifecta first thing in the morning, right? Then I have to take my blood sugar, which means I have to stick myself in my fingers or whatever, right? Take my blood sugar. Depending on what my blood sugar is, I take a shot of, I have to take a shot of insulin regardless, but it gauges depending on what my blood sugar is. And it's in this cute little pen, this little handy pen. Like in here, like if you can see, this is insulin that's in here. So I put a needle on top, I stick myself in my belly, and I keep it moving. I do this 3 times a day, one with every meal. And at night, I stick myself one more time with this one. And then this is my the cholesterol pills, and I take those at night too. So that is, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 different prescriptions that I have to take on any given day, every day until further notice. So like right now, my weight, I think I'm at 270 right now. And everyone keeps telling me like, oh my God, girl, you lost weight. Like I went to a pool party over the weekend. Trust me, like really, you will never see me in a swimsuit. But I went, and everybody's like, oh my God, you lost weight. I'm like, damn, like I guess I did. But like I said, right now I'm at 270. I can only have 1,800 calories a day of food, which is a change. I love juice. I love orange juice. I love, love, love orange juice with all of my heart. I can't have it. Or I can have about 4 ounces. So what I've done, you see this little cup, this little juicy juice? This is a little bit over, it's like 4.2 ounces or whatever. This is what I can have. This is my juice for the day, period. So when I say I savor my juice when I finally can have it. Like it's just amazing. Like I said, my life changed. My life went upside down in a matter of moments from the time that I walked into that hospital and they told me what was going on. But the key is though, is that I'm not doing this forever. I spent $122 on insulin, needles, and like testing strips for my little blood glucose monitoring thing. The little machine was free. They gave you that free in the hospital, although I'm sure it's tacked onto my insurance bill at some kind of way. But all of that, it's expensive as hell. It's expensive as fuck to be sick. It's expensive as hell. The goal is at this point, like, I measure out my meals at this point. Like, I have a weight scale, so I measure out 3 ounces of meat. I measure out a half a cup of this, 2/3 of a cup of that, a third of a cup of this, so that I can eat. Like, I have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, it's not worth it. I'll say that. So I don't, like, hopefully 6 months or a year from now, I'll make a video and tell you how I beat type 2 diabetes. That now I no longer have this issue, that I no longer take insulin, that it's managed through diet and exercise. But right now, that's not the case. So, like I said, my message to everyone out there is, 1, take care of yourself. And 2, listen to your body. When you feel like something is wrong, get it looked at, get it checked out. So that's it, or whatever. Oh, and don't comment, "Oh, Stacey, I'm so sorry to hear that." Don't cry for me, Argentina. I'll be fine. I appreciate, while I was in the hospital, all the love and support that I got on Twitter and on Facebook. I appreciate everyone's concern and thoughts and prayers. I sincerely do, or whatever. Everyone's like, "Do you need anything?" You know what you guys can get me? Diabetic cookbooks. I'll take that. I want diabetic. These are the things that I want. Send me a diabetic cookbook. Send me workout DVDs. I'm not doing insanity because I'm not crazy. It's not that serious yet. Let's do some for beginners things. So a yoga for beginners DVD, or any kind of cardio for beginners, like little workout stuff like Jillian Michaels, stuff like that. All those beginner CDs, so that I can work out at home or whatever and kind of start getting in the routine. I'll take that. If people want to support me, that's what you can do. Get that. Also, a new thing, if there's an ad around this YouTube video or something, go ahead and click on it. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't have to buy whatever it is that they're selling, but could you click on it for me? That's it. Like, I don't know how long I've been rambling on, so I'm just gonna stop talking. Leave comments if you got questions or whatever. I'm not, at this point, somebody asked me, was I gonna start like a diabetes support group? No, I hadn't planned on it. Is that if that's what the people need, if that's what the people want, then maybe we'll start one or something. But every week I start a different support group that I don't follow up on. So I don't know. We'll see. But that's it. Deuces. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment, tell a friend, share it with your mama and your auntie and everything. Don't let type 2 diabetes happen to you. Like I said, no one in my family has it. It's not hereditary. So don't think to yourself, "Oh, well, nobody else has it, so I'm fine." No, you can still get it. It can still happen for you. Let's see, what else? Oh, I say subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at Stacey Adams. And listen to my radio show, Ham Radio, each and every Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, blogtalkradio.com/ham radio, and all the links should be down there. Or, actually, if I figure, like I said, I keep saying if I figure this out, if I figure it out, there may be something that pops up that tells you where, like, it has everything written out. So we'll see what happens. Deuces. Love y'all.